Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. As you can see, the tower of these books. All over this year I read all these books, and like every year I do this. It's my tradition on my channel that I show you all the books I have read throughout the year, like a kind of a haul and kind of a review and my thoughts on those books. So let's get started with today's video. So our first like a lot of books I read in this year is like in series. So I will show you in like series also, because I read that series in a month only. And also in December I did not read any book because I had a lot of things to do. You'll see in my upcoming vlog. I hope it no like a vlog where I'll be going somewhere. In that vlog I will show you everything, tell you everything. But for now, let's focus on these books. So this is my November read, not December read. So this is my latest read, and Haunting Headline. Obviously, you know about this. So Haunting Headline. This is the first part. This is the second part. Obviously, it's very spicy. I'm not that type of reader, but if you are that type of reader, you should give it a try. It's really really. So, but it was great. It was great. I loved it. I liked the book. So yeah, give it a try. It will be worth reading, I think. And our next book is Load to Love You, Ali Hazelwood. Obviously, I read two other books which were really like in talk this year. So I read this one. Obviously, they have like three different stories in one book. I liked it, not that much, but I liked it. Because it's always revolving around science and like science, yeah, space and everything. So obviously I was never good at science or anything like that. But it's not about like I don't like the book. I love the book. I really liked the reading of this book. Give it a try. Our next book is The American Roommate Experiment. Obviously, everyone loved it. Elena Armas. Oh my god. I loved it. I think I loved it. I loved Spanish Love Deception more, but this one was also outstanding. Loved it. Talking about Spanish Love Deception, obviously it was like crazy bumpy ride. I loved it. I loved how Aaron always was like there for Catalina. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was breathtaking. It was how he cared for her. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. This made me cry. If He Had Been With Me by Laura Noblin. I think I stopped myself after there were only like 80 to 70 pages were left, because I have a really bad habit. I read the last pages of the book, every book I ever get. So it's my bad habit, but I really didn't want to read after like there were only 70 to 80 pages left, because it was so emotional. It was so like I did not want that ending, but it's obviously from the cover you can tell that there's a sad ending, because gloomy cover like these always have sad endings. But I hate that it was a bad ending. It was a sad ending. Obviously, a movie came this year about this, but I really enjoyed reading the book. I did not watch the movie because I think whenever I read a book, I have an image of those characters, those things that's going to happen in the book, like the scenarios in my mind, and if it doesn't match with the real life action movies, I just don't want to watch it. So that's why I did not watch the movie. I watched the trailer but did not watch the movie. But I love reading the book. It's so good. It's so good. I love that part. That cake part was the best. Next one. This one is really like so like breathtaking. I loved how every character in this book has some sort of story of themselves, and Elvin Hugo is also the main protagonist, obviously, and the way she tells everything to what was Monica. It was like when there was a climax, and I was shocked by the secret that she was keeping from her for the longest while she was telling her about her life. It was crazy. It was crazy, and the way she taught her so many things about her own life and life decisions. It was great. It was great. Must read. So here's a book that is still incomplete. The series, I really want the two other books. I don't have it. And the first book, I don't have it because I did not buy it. I borrowed it from my friend and I gave it back when I read it. So the first one is Inheritance Game. The second is Hawthorne Legacy. Third is Final Gambit. And the fourth is Brothers Hawthorne. And right now I checked it. It has fifth book also, like a fifth. The series has like five books. I only read two books right now, but I loved it. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. Like, the book is crazy. I forgot the character name. Wait. Yeah, Every is such an intelligent, clever. Cut. And Every is such an intelligent and clever girl. I mean, I loved it. And all the Hawthorne brothers are hot, very hot. So I love the series. Obviously, I want those two books and also the third book, which is still yet, like the fifth one yet to be like launched, but the two books are already there. But I have not bought it. I will. But I love this series too. It's amazing. It's by Jennifer Lynn Burns. I read a lot of series. So one of the famous series also, like Dreamland Billionaire series. It was like, I loved it more than Twisted series. Sorry for saying that, but these are the three books. First one, I will tell you my favorite. First one is crazy. It's so cute. It's so like puppy love. Yeah, like how he always looked after her was so crazy, and how she looked after him was also crazy. The way they cared for each other is crazy. The second one is my favorite. I love the boss and secretary romance and the wow, and the way he started loving her so much is like so sweet and so cute. And the third one, obviously, it was my least favorite, I guess, because story was like kind of lengthy, but the last book always has the final conclusion of all the characters that we have read in the previous books. So that's why I enjoyed reading it, about their lives that coming together after like so bumpy rides of those three brothers and their wives too. And now they have sweet little children. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I love this series. I loved this. I read like this one is like a month in a day. Sorry, in a day, not in a month. In a day, I read this. This one is also like in a day. This one is like in 2-3 days. But wait. Yes, we were talking about Twisted. So we have Twisted series right here. I have only three because the fourth one is with my friend Twisted Lies. Let's talk about our sunshine girl, Alex and Eva. Oh, I read this also in a day, but I loved it. I loved how he protected her always. Like the ending was so like, oh my god, they are going to end up together or not? Yes, they did, and they are happily married now. Obviously, they have children, everything. But I love this one so much. Then comes Twisted Games. Obviously, it was like really like a fiction story. I would say it is a fictional. Like if you ever make this into a series, it's going to be really good. Only the characters should be the ones I imagine in my head. But anyways, I liked it. But my favorite trope is always enemies to lovers, and this one has that. So I loved this. I always forgot about the character's name, but Josh and Jules is my favorite character. Like favorite trope, enemies to lover. And I always thought that okay, this is my favorite. Like Twisted Hate is my favorite. But when I read Twisted Lies, I have the bookmark, but not the book. I fell in love with the Twisted Lies more than I loved Twisted Hate. For some reason, I don't know why my mind changed, sort of like always fluctuate between hate and lies. But I think it's like 50-50. But still, like, I don't know, it's just so good. Like, the books are so good that I sometimes like fluctuate between these two and these four. But the Twisted series is amazing. You should give it a try because it's so like so famous. Like, and how is this year only, this is the book I read from an Indian author, Tujay Datta. Obviously, he's favorite, one of my favorites. So this is the series, The Boy You Loved, reading out. Sorry, The Boy Who Loved, The Boy with a Broken Heart. So it's a very like story that really will you'll see that it is in the world, it is in our society, sorry. It is the kind of situation that everyone will go through somewhere, and it's very real, it's really real. Like, when I read about this, I was reading this book, there were so many things that was really really true. And I loved the book. The reality in this book are so real. Like, it's not fictional, it's like truth he's telling in the book. I read one more Indian author. It's now Neil Chakrabarti. How about a Sin Tonight? Okay, so it's about a film industry. Um, Maybe it's it has taken some ideas from Bollywood. I don't know, but it has a really fictional story, I would say. But the characters are really really like scary, because all those four characters have some sort of like sin capabilities in their head, and they have committed some sort of sin in their entire life, and how they go through all those sins, and how some are not alive. It's really dark book. Yeah. So our next book is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I I love this one more than Love Hypothesis because it's so cute. I forgot the character. Levy. Levy and B. They are so cute. Like, the way he always thought that he is married, and the way she always thought that he hates her. It's like such a bubbly romance, right? You like them, but you can't tell them. It's like that, and I loved it. So cute. They both die in the end. Oh my god, the ending was so bad. I thought they are going to live. Okay, am I giving spoilers? Sorry. I was so like, they go through their day like a normal, like every other ending of the page is like a cliffhanger. But when we get to the next page, oh, you're relieved by reading the book pages. But at the end, so like, the irony in this book is out of this world. Like, I hated the fact that the book is like that, but if something happens in real life like this, it has a concept, it is so chaotic, so chaotic. So also there's one more book I don't have right now. It's Book Lovers. Book Lovers is so like countryside romance, and their hardships. It's so good, like it's so realistic. And Book Lovers is all about the writer, and the book writer is so cute, it's so like bubbly. I loved the quotes from this book. It's so like meaningful. I love this. Our next book is I Fell in Love with Hope. Again, I cried so much while reading this book. How can you like, oh my god, like, this book is so sad. It's so sad. It's like a bunch of dying kids, and their hope and their love for each other, their friendship is so like breathtaking, so heartwarming, so heart touching, so heartbreaking also at the same time. It's so sad. But at the end, it's a great book. It's a great book. I love the book as well. It's great. Yes, the love hypothesis, obviously. Uh, if you know the scene the cover has. Like, whenever I used to read this book, now I used to cover it like this, like this, and then read it because. Uh, so it's amazing. Olive and Adam. Olive and Adam. I have forgotten all the characters' names. That's crazy. But it's amazing. The book is great. It's really great. It's amazing. It's always has that tragic uh, relation between someone who plotted against you, like that. But I love the book. I love how they stand for each other and love each other. He always gets her the sweetest sugary drink. That's great. Thank you for moving. Our second last. Oh my god, we are on the second last book. Great. So, 11 minutes. Have you seen Gangubai? I can relate this character to her somewhere. Like a prostitute is a like nowadays there are topics and news like that on this, but this is also like a great book about their life, their situations, how girls go through all this, and if they are going to find true love or not. Our last book. This is the. Oh my god, my legs are. Don't mind me. Okay, so we all fell in love with Crew and Bren. Um, this is the book I used to read like back in January. I used to read like after studying and everything. I used to take this book, sit in front of a heater, and read this like for 1 to 2 hours. It was like 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. like that. It was time like that, and it was like it's very fictional. It's really fictional. They're rich, okay? They're really rich, but like even if you take out that rich part, I think the book is so cute. It's like a puppy love. This is called puppy love, but also like the way Crew was such a a bad guy. He changed himself for her. That is the biggest point that you should notice, and that's so great. Like how he always protected her was so cute. Like Chanel lipsticks, great, and Birdie, great out of this world. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the book haul. I really enjoyed seeing all the books I read in this like year. It was like a roller coaster ride to make the books and the genres I read this year. It was really like mixed, and I read a lot of foreign writers more. Indian writers only two, which is bad. I always try to promote more Indian authors as well, and upcoming year I will try to. I just love like look at these. I just love seeing these books in front of me because it gives me some like joy, kind of. It's great. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you find some books that you can add in your bucket list for 2024, and I will see you with a haul. I hope I see you with a haul next year. Next year is my college, and I don't know if I'll be able to read these many books, but I'll try to read these many books and maybe shoot from another place. It'll be so like great. Wow, I'm excited for that. So I hope you like this video. Share this with your friends, with your book lovers, book junkies, and upcoming videos are like vlogs. Vlogs are coming. I hope you enjoy those too. And until then, bye.